Okay, we're gonna do the Toyota FJ factory off-road install. So the Toyota comes with a harness already preset for your off-road lights, and I have a blank spot right here where it's gonna go. Here's the A pillar. I gotta remove this shit right here, and there is a harness in there. After doing research for about a week or four, I found the parts. So this is the relay you're gonna need. Here's the part number. Order it directly from Toyota. They'll have it for you. This is the relay, and this is the manufacturer relay here, and this is your switch. Here's a part number. That way you don't have to go around, waste time. Buy these parts. You will need them. You need a relay, 15 amps fuse, and then you need this right here. Okay, so to get to this, you gotta take this center console off. 2 screws right there, they're off. Take off your knobs. Then this piece, oh, and then you gotta take that little piece off right there. This piece right here should pop up. Pop it up, take it out, put it to the side. And then you gotta unscrew these right here. 1, 2, slide it back. And then you have 2 more screws, 1, and then another screw in there. To expose the A pillar, take the caps off. You got the screw right there. See it in there? Okay, whatever, I don't care if you see it. But there's a screw. Take this off, pop this shit off. I already took the center console off. Took the screws off. Got some pins over here. Just push them in. Push the center right, that shit'll pop it. That's all you gotta do. Okay, after you expose the A pillar, you'll see this little connector here. So it used to have the original connector, but I couldn't find the original connection to this. So I went ahead, went to RadioShack, bought myself a new connector. Okay, switched out all the wires, put them in the same position. This is a 6-pin connector. Here's the female connector. I still need to set that up for my harness that's going on to my rack on top. So very easy, cheap, about $5 for both. So you don't have to worry about finding the original one. You could just make your own. So that'll take care of that problem. When you pull this thing out, you're gonna notice that there's wires with foam right here. That is your connection to your racks. Do not use a blade. Simply just undo the tape, and this is your pin that's gonna go to your switch, to your light switch. You're just simply going to connect the switch. That is all. And then we'll run it over here to the empty hole. That's all you gotta do. So here it is. These are for the top lights. These are for the lights on the bumper, or your auxiliary lights. I didn't set this one up when I got it from the dealer. This was already here. So, but it did have the harness for the top. So here's from the front, like I said, with that foam, and then connected to your switch right there. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and add the relays. So here's the relay. Goes in this spot right there. That's for your off-road. It says off-road LP. So relay goes in, and then you got to take your 15 amp. So there's my 15 amp. And it's gonna go right here. That's it. And this right here is for your auxiliary, your off-road. Okay, so you gotta go ahead and test it out. So you turn this on, push it in, it's on. But for your lights to be turned on, you gotta throw on your high beams on. So high beams are on. You see the blue light over here, and then you're only gonna use 2 wires. You're gonna use the stripe white and the green one at the bottom. So let's test it out. That's your ground. Oops. Doing this with one hand, so. Your ground, and then this is your power right here. Look. So they work. Okay. So now you have yourself a setup. So remember, high beams need to be on. If they're not on, this thing's not going to work. So if the high beams are not on, so watch this. So right there, my high beams are not on, but my switch is on. Your lights will not work. That's how Toyota has it set up. See? So high beams are off, light doesn't work. So you got to throw on your high beams. Actually, you know what? I think I lied. Let me see. Turn it on. For the auxiliary ones, if the high beams are not on, it won't work. So my high beams are off right now. I think for the rack, they still works. So remember, you're only gonna use the two bottom ones. Okay, 5 and 6. 5 and 6. You don't do anything with the 3 on the top. So after you figure that out, you got your relay in, got your fuse in, you got your switch in. Now it's time to run your harness. So remember, I'm gonna run my harness with this connector here that I bought from RadioShack. So I bought the female and the male. The male's already installed. I'm gonna make my own harness with this, run it through here up to the rack. All right. Stay tuned. I'm gonna post the other video soon on wiring my rack.